You had a relationship with FBGDuck too, then?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a relationship with Shawty. Shawty recorded a lot of tracks at her studio.
Shout out Track Service.
Yeah. My producer, Duck. I mean, ever since the Chief Keef thing, I done ran into Shawty so many times. But it was always a respect when he saw me. You know what I mean? It was never nothing like that. I'm talking about, it was a time, nigga, what was that, Walgreens on 55th.
Okay.
And I was getting out the car. I see like 7 niggas. I had my, soon as he walk up, out of everybody, man, bro, what's up? And now did he just shake up with me, clenched up with me like the real way, did the BD and then we did the GD. Just like that. And Shawty was always who he was, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, every battle and every war ain't for you to fight. You get what I'm saying? That's why I always stick with my motto. Reach who I can reach, teach who I can teach, and pray for the rest. Because I ain't going to reach everybody. I ain't going to teach everybody. But I can pray for any and everybody.
And I want to ask you another question, but it's not linked to the question I just asked. So I don't want anyone to get it confused. But I do want to ask you, it's a lot of rappers lose their life out here, Leoski.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers, I only been blogging about 8-9 years, and they was losing their lives before I started. Where do that come from? Is it like a hit on rappers, or is it just they in the communities, or? Because I would think with all these views that these guys get, they wouldn't be in these communities anymore.
I mean, views without education don't make it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? No matter how much money you get, you got to be smart enough to know what to do with it. I can give you $1 million, I can give him $1 million, I can give him $1 million. Probably 2 to 3 might be broke in 6 months. One person might be good. So you got to think about it. First, we got to go back to the root, poverty. You get what I'm saying? But then, okay, people gonna say we can't blame poverty because people don't have chances, they making money, right? Okay, cool. But I ain't educated to do what I need to do with it, right? I'm not financially knowing what to put this money to make it do. I'm doing what I'm trying to do around my peers to keep up. So I gotta go get the chain. I gotta get the car. I gotta smoke on the dead nigga. Let me tell you something. I've never, I don't care how many wars I've been in, how many we got down. My grandma used to tell me when a nigga dead, you don't speak on me, can't speak for herself no more. So I never honored that shit. I never respected that shit. That's a wave. That's cool. That just ain't my wave. See, one thing about me, and why I'm respected, because no matter who I'm around, I'm always be myself. You see what I'm saying? I never switch up because another nigga or what they got going on. And I don't get into what niggas got going on. You know what I'm saying? I got my job every night to get back to my kids. And if any nigga in the way of getting that, shit, I'm getting home. So you figure that one out. My job is not to control or try to be that nigga in the streets, to be that main nigga. That don't do nothing. My job is to bring resources to try to figure out how we can help my niggas that's in these streets. You got to think about it. All this shit stem from PTSD and shit that we got going on, issues that we never get taken care of. So it's just trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. You get what I'm saying? So we got to start from the root and then go back.
You know what? I done seen you on a lot of interviews. Well, not so much interviews. I done seen you on some BBC shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. I seen you on the BBC network too.
Right.
I want to tell you something. I think I told you this before. I don't know if you remember. But I told you this years ago. When I was doing phone interviews, right? Guys would call me like, Truth, let me get a phone interview. And I'd be like, shit, you do music and shit? They'd be like, yeah, I'm from the hood. And to prove they from the hood, they used to be like, you can ask Leoski D. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew you was respected, because they was saying, you know what I'm saying, using you like, man, you can ask Leoski D. You know what I'm saying?
You know what sometimes you got to ask yourself, even, when you get the respect in the hood, right?
Talk to me.
It's for me, of course, it's just me as a man, respect anyway. Okay. Values first, right? It's not because I'm a hood, or I want to just say just because of the hood, right?
Right.
As a man, I have to be respected first. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of what I rep or what I was or what I'm a part of. But secondly, everything, like I say, it's still back to resources, my nigga, for us to even change, to even get out the environment that we in. Now, are there some people that can make some changes? Yeah, but we can't put all that change. One thing for sure, two things for certain, when we talk about the music that's out here and that's put on the environment, right? Okay, cool. So the music that's putting out is the responsibility on the artist or the responsibility on the parents? See, then you got the internet now. So who parenting? When you can see, when I see a 2-year-old child who don't even know how to read or write, but he can grab his mama phone, go on YouTube and go right to the video that he want. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta ask what are solutions and what are problems and where they started from. You know what I mean? And then get to working on them. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
That's the real shit, bro.
Facts.
You know, I want to ask you something that kind of not really with this, but since we in a mix of rappers and I got OG in here, I want to ask you something. It's been a year since King Von passed.
Yeah.
Okay. We all kind of seen that happen on the internet. It came across my YouTube. I didn't really want to look at it, but it came across my YouTube. I looked at the video. I want to know, what was your opinions when you seen that whole thing?
You know, I don't really speak on certain things in certain situations. I looked at it like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I knew Shawty. It hurt. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, especially coming from where I'm coming from, in the same hood, in the same area, and being able to make it like that and go there. But that hurt when I see all the young niggas getting killed. You know what I mean? Because it's like a consistent thing. So for me, that hurt. You know, because that was like a force that was in the hood that was actually taking other ones and bringing them along and making ways out. You know what I'm saying? Our whole goal at this whole mission and everything we trying to do is better ourselves to get out where we trying to go. You see what I'm saying? So, man, I pity little bro. Yeah.
Coming from Parkway, seeing the like you say, Parkway to the Wick, the old block, I want to ask you something. I don't hope this is a silly question, but I see this a lot when I cut on the internet. Did Chief Keef fuck the rap game up?
Hell no.
It wasn't Chief Keef?
No, Shawty, let me tell you something.
But you see that. You see people saying things like that.
Let me tell you something. Shawty, regardless of how people feel or what they gonna say, right? 90% of the niggas rapping, this niggas just not catching Shawty wave. And still, you get what I'm saying? Shawty dropped in 2012, 2013. You got niggas still using his formula right now. You get what I'm saying? So how could he ever mess the game up? Did he elevate it? Did niggas take it and do what they felt like they should have did with it? Shawty started the sound of the trend. He forever gonna be, like, he gonna go down as one of them niggas, like, 20 years from now, his show is gonna still sell. He got like a cult following. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna, Shawty still that nigga, regardless if he ain't dropped or not. But you gotta think about it, nigga. Him, Dirk, everybody that came, they all built their lanes. You see what I'm saying? And I got personal relationships and know all of them personally, so I saw niggas go from what they went through. And shout out to them. You know what I mean? I love my little niggas going crazy and from where they come from and what they did. That's real nigga shit.
Well, what changed in the rap game, though? What changed? Because you've been here for a while rapping. You know, I see rap videos from you on YouTube from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what changed with you, though. I mean, not with you, but what changed in the rap game from, like, the psychodrama, crucial conflict era to the era right now? Because this seems a little more aggressive.
You just said it, Keef. No, you know, music evolves and changes over a certain time. But you got to think about it. Crucial conflict, do or die, the psychodramas, the snipers, who am I forgetting? The Bo Deals, nigga, the Bump J's, the LEPs. You get what I'm saying? JoJo Capone. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out JoJo Capone.
You got to think about it. Like, so let me break it down for me. When I first came in the game, right? You got to think about it. Shout out my nigga JJ Braindead too. JJ Braindead, he was repping, you know, what we is a part of this mob. Like, folks was really making his lane. I think I came right after that, or like at the start of that, or something like that. But anyway, when I came in, I really didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I just know, I felt like every time I was doing shows, it was like you either had Bo Deal, the Vice Lords, the Mafias, you had Cold Steel, the Stones, you had LEP, the GD, the Stones, the Mo. You see what I'm saying? And here come Leoski D with the BDs, you had Bump with the Foes. Like, it was like a whole, but guess what? We all did shows together. It was really never no, it was like a knick-knack here and there, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never no point till we couldn't be with, you know what I mean? because a lot of our street shit was really in the street shit. It wasn't so much the music. It just started evolving to the music later. You get what I'm saying? But when we was doing it, we really had street shit. You gotta think about it. Like, everywhere I was going, no matter what, I was repping that BD thing, period, to the fullest. Cause you gotta think about it before I even just, like, I jumped into the music. When I jumped in, I was strictly all I knew was BD. I am what I am, what I ain't, I'll never be.
Right.
But when I started doing my music, as you can hear, and all my music from back then to, I always let a nigga know where I was from, what I was, and what I stood on, and I'm never switching up. You get what I'm saying? So when I started seeing the transition of the music changing, I had a choice to decide, like, regardless of that, I'm still staying me. I ain't changing up. Niggas smoking on dead niggas because it sound cool in the song. I ain't saying the shit.